Harold and the Purple Crayon sounded really great, but I have to say I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to. This is directed by Carlos Saldana. It's released in 2024, written by David Guion and Michael Handelman, and is based on the book by Crockett Johnson. We have a cast including Zachary Levi as Harold, Lil Rel Howery as Moose. We have Benjamin Bottani, Zooey Deschanel, Jemaine, Clement. The performances are really good. Harold, I really liked as a character, and I really like Mel as well. Harold lives in a book, and he draws everything, and it comes to life, and that's the world in which he lives. And he decides to step outside of that world and visit the real world. And that part of it I did like. I enjoyed Harold's initial exploration of the real world. I thought that was really fun to see his perspective. And he continues to draw things with this purple crayon. And even in the real world, they come to life or they materialize. For example, he draws a bike and it magically appears. I love that as a concept. But the rest of it I just found kind of not that interesting. He is looking for this old man, as he calls him, the narrator, in the real world. And meanwhile, Mel also needs some help with something, and Harold could potentially help with that. And I think as a pairing, the characters work really well. They're really fun together. I really thoroughly enjoyed that part of it. But I found the rest of the characters to be a little bit irritating, particularly Moose and Porcupine, who are a moose and a porcupine in Harold's world. They become human characters when they are in the real world. And I wouldn't say I disliked them, but close, definitely close to that. I just found them to be a little bit too much for me. Maybe for a younger audience, I think it might work quite well, just as a concept as a whole. For me, I thought the narrative was maybe lacking in something, and some of the characters are just a little bit too irritating for my liking. So in general, I guess it's an average film. There are some good moments, but I didn't love it. I love the concept. I think the execution is not as fun as it could have been. But I do think our protagonists, namely Harold and Mel, are really, really likeable. And I really enjoyed them interacting with each other. And as I said, I did like Harold's initial reaction when he entered the real world, because it was obviously very different. And I do like the fact that they continued to make the crayon effective in the real world. I thought that was a really good decision. I'm assuming that's also what it's like in the book, but I've never read the book. If anybody has any thoughts on that, please feel free to share. With regards to the film itself, do I recommend it? Yes, I guess so. It's fun. It's a little different. It's not as fun or as exciting as I perhaps wanted it to be, but it works well enough. The story works well. Harold and Mel are very likable. The performances are fine. Visually quite appealing. So in general, it's an okay film. If you're curious, if you think it might be something that you'll enjoy, give it a go. Didn't quite meet my expectations, but I guess all of that being said, Harold and the Purple Crayon is not a bad film.